Welcome back to the Run Home. Big second hour coming your way. Get involved, but we need to catch up with our next guest. He's in studio, road to the draft. He's likely to end up at the West Coast Eagles. He's an academy prospect. He's from Swan Districts. He's got everybody talking and getting excited. His name is Tylah Williams. Tylah, welcome to the Run Home.
Thank you.
What can they expect, mate, the West Coast Eagles fans? If you do get there, there's still a bit of water to go under the bridge, but what sort of player are you and what are you going to bring to West Coast?
Probably just my excitement, I'd say, with on-field stuff, with all my speed and all that stuff, and it's just I guess make the team better and do what I can when I get there, if I do get there. So, yeah.
What's your favourite position on the ground to play?
So a new position this year, I come to really love it, and half forward role, it's been massive this year. Played it all year, and it's just seemed to get better and better, and I'm loving it there.
Do you love taking a big mark or kicking an exciting goal at an important moment in the match?
I'd say important goal. A mark's you're gonna mark it, and you're gonna have to run back on the mark. Whereas you kick a goal, you can run as far as you want and celebrate as hard as you can. So I'd say goal over that. So
when you look at some of the players in the AFL, we've got some great players: Bobby Hill, Shea Bolton. Who are some of the ones that you aspire to be like?
Probably Bobby Hill. Bobby Hill, Cosy Pickett sort of players.
And you play a bit like that? Like you can have that burst opportunity in time when you sort of grow and develop maybe as a midfielder?
Yeah, I reckon I can. Yeah, obviously, going to the AFL system, they're only going to help with your body and fitness and everything. And, a couple of years in, you only can get bigger and better. So I'd say you can roll through that mid.
What was it like playing alongside Bobby Hill? I think on the weekend you played in the Guava Carnival down there in Bunbury.
Yeah.
Was it? And Bobby was there and a number of AFL players were there.
Yeah, so obviously playing alongside Bobby Hill, especially being one to watch in the AFL, just seeing it in person alongside of him, you sort of see how he goes about it and what he does on the field. You sort of just see and learn as it happens. Yeah.
Did you carve it up in the carnival? Did you play well yourself?
I didn't want to do too much. I had to give the shine to Bobby Hill.
I don't mind that. Hey, let's go back. I want to go back to Tambalup because a former teammate of mine, Jeff Farmer, he, of course, is from there and he's your uncle. Is that right?
Yeah, mum's close cousin, closely related, yeah.
Absolute superstar. What was it like growing up around Tambalup? What were some of the things that you liked to do?
In Tambalup, there's not much there, but the things you do that, I guess, outside of school to entertain yourself is hanging out with all the family and cousins, doing sports stuff, basketball, football, even just going out hunting and all that stuff in the bush. So, yeah. What
sort of things did you like to hunt down there?
Most of the time it's just mainly kangaroos, sometimes ducks, even emus if you come across them.
They have marron and julgies and coonacks down that part of the world?
Yeah, they got good julgies there, throughout dams. Some dams you get normal julgies, and then go through the creeks you get black julgies, and size gets bigger and bigger wherever you go, closer to the hills, I'd say. And
when did you make the move that footy's what I want to do and I've got to go to Perth to give yourself the best opportunity? Yeah, I made the move when I was 15 at the end of 23, I think it was. When 15, about to turn 16, I sort of got asked from mum's sister, I guess, make the move to Perth, see how it would turn out, and I'd say, so far so good. And come through the zone there at Swan Districts Football Club and played some Colts footy this year. How'd you enjoy that period and that time at Swan Districts? And who were some of the people that have been influential for you so far? At Swans? Yeah. Probably I'd say influential would be the coach there, John Armstrong. He's just being there last year as a quiet kid, going into the club, not knowing. I don't think I knew anyone really, but as the time went, he just sort of, I guess, introduced me to staff, players, and just sort of made me feel comfortable around the club and made me feel better. So that made me just want to be at the club and play my best footy. We do talk about Next Generation Academy a lot, but what does it entail? Like, when did you join West Coast and start doing some of their training programs with the aim of getting selected by them come draft time? So with the Next Generation Academy, you sort of join at the age of 12 or 13, but I didn't join until after I moved to Perth. It would have been March 2023 or something like that. That was just normal training sessions with about 30 other blokes. But
as you get older, you sort of, they pick out the best of the best, and I guess put you in your own category with your own academy sort of things. And yeah, there was a couple of us boys this year and last year who are in the future squad, so that's sort of that important time of your football career, I could say, and sort of developing you into being the best footballer you can, whether it's to help you with state, waffle, or just, I guess, later in life. So.
And you do play a few games against the Fremantle Academy throughout that period. Is that right?
Yeah. So throughout the young age, from 13, 14, you go through till you're 16, 17, maybe even 18. You sort of have a couple games a year against the Freo academies, even against the West Coast Academy, against boys from regional areas, so outside of Perth. They'll make a team together and you play a game or two against them as well. So, yeah.
You also played for WA. And WA, we've been speaking about that because State of Origin is back next year. You're probably not going to get a game just yet, but hopefully throughout your career it's still going. But what was your reflections on playing for WA in the Carnival?
I'd say it was all pretty good, Growing up, you don't really... Well, from where I'm from, you don't know nothing about state, and I guess to get that opportunity to play and see what it's like to be professional at the age we are right now, and to get that experience of playing against the top 17, 18-year-olds in the country is unreal and a big opportunity, and it was good.
Did you dominate? You play well?
Yeah, I'd say I played well. After every game, whether it was good or bad, I sort of just got the feedback, and after every game, got the feedback, and good feedback made me feel better, and it was just sort of on to the next with what I learned, and every game that went on, I just became better and better. Especially that last game we played, I'd say it was the best game I played all year. So yeah.
If and when you walk into the doors of the West Coast Eagles to start pre-season, will you feel comfortable because you've spent a bit of time there? You've been working in the team store as well through that period?
Yeah, so all throughout the year, I've been going in and out of the club, whether it's for work or training, and the more and more you go in, the more and more you see the players, and it's just you sort of build that connection with everyone, whether it's players, staff, past players, or anyone really, even customers when they come in, they sort of remember your face. But I'd say if I was to go to Eagles, I'd be pretty comfortable just because even playing alongside of them in my league games, a couple of the boys there, and just going into train that once every week, you sort of meet everyone and see what they like, and you become more comfortable as you go in.
Who gets you the most excited when you talk about the West Coast Eagles players that you're going to hang around with and work together with next season?
I'd probably say Tylah, Malachi, the younger boys coming through the next generation, sort of being in my position, and it's like they know what to do and what people expect, and it's just going into the club, they're sort of excited and all that, and they help a lot as well. So yeah.
And there's going to be a few. It sounds like there could be 2, 3, I'm not sure, maybe up to 4. There's a lot of academy prospects for West Coast this year, which would be fantastic, given that you would have spent a lot of time with those boys.
Yeah, so there's 4 of us, or 3 NGA, 1 father and son all up. So, it's going to be good, whether who gets picked or who doesn't. But I'm excited for all of us, whether we're at the Eagles or anywhere. So.
What if Geelong really wants you and they bid on you early, because that was your favourite team? Is that correct?
Yeah, I grew up supporting Geelong.
Why's that? Tamble up to Geelong, long way away.
Yeah, I know. So my grandfather, he grew up playing and watching football, and he sort of fell in love with Ablett Senior, and it sort of, I guess, passed down onto me because my favourite player of all time is Ablett Junior. So
he's the best that I ever played against, Ablett Junior.
He's the best that ever played.
Yeah, well, some would say his old man's the best, but it's an argument. We've been talking about Michael Jordan. Are you a Michael Jordan fan or LeBron James fan?
Jordan.
Yeah, there you go. Even the young blokes, Jimmy, they like Jordan. Hey, what about between now and the draft period? What do you get up to?
I try not to do too much, really. All I try and do now is sort of stay fit. But other than that, it's sort of just spending as much time as I can with family now, only because throughout the year, they lived away, couldn't get down and get down to town, but I guess whenever I want. So sort of with the time off, I'm trying to spend as much time as I can with them and try not to do too much. But yeah,
How'd you enjoy the draft combine? And which one are your favourite activities?
yeah, I'd say that combine was yeah, real good experience. It was unreal. Favorite activity, I'd probably say all of them except the 2K.
How'd you go in the 2K? What was the time?
6:58. As long as I was aiming for the under 7 thing and got that, so I'm happy with myself.
Are you happy to join West Coast? And if you do, are you confident that you can get a game in the short term, maybe next year?
If I was to go to West Coast, I'd be pretty confident I can play maybe the first year, whether it's a 1 game, 2 or 3, or as much as I get. But I'd be pretty confident. Yeah.
What's your best quality as a footballer, in your opinion?
I'd probably say my footy smarts, along with my work rate.
Favourite pastimes? Things that you like to do away from football?
Hunting.
Hunting?
I like to, when I'm home down south, I like to go hunting. Otherwise, other than that, I don't really do too much, really.
What about the most influential person? I asked about the coaches, but who's been the most influential for you to get to this point so far?
I'd say my grandfather. Growing up in Tamblub, hearing all the stories about him, about how much of a good footballer he was, and just everyone from the regional towns around has sort of had a story about him, how good he was, and it's just he sort of passed his knowledge down onto me and just told me everything I guess I have to do and what not to do, and yeah, he's helped a lot.
Andrew McQualter, have you had some time with him leading up to this draft?
Not quite, no. It's sort of just a few convoys here and there wherever I see him, whether it was at training throughout the year or whether he pops up into the store. But other than that, not much really.
Who's the best player in the draft from the national championships that you played in? West Coast, they got pick 1 and 2. Who would you recommend they draft?
You'd have to pick Willem Duursma. You can throw him forward, mid, back. He's got the size as well, and he's just a smart footballer, someone you'd want on your team. So, yeah.
If you had the chance in the future to represent WA, would you jump at the opportunity?
Yeah, I would. For sure, yep.
We love it, mate. We're looking forward to seeing you get picked up. Of course, there'll be an early bid, I think, rocketing up the draft charts. But appreciate your time coming in and all the best for the future. We can't wait.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tylah Williams there, Next Generation Academy product to the West Coast Eagles. And he's a terrific young fella and he's had a really good season as well. And I think he's going to go quite high in the draft. Madden NFL 26 is out now. Explosive gameplay, next-gen AI, and real-time strategy that puts you in the coach's seat. Suit up, game on. This is Madden like you've never seen it. Buy now on PC, Xbox, or PlayStation.